Firstly, I'm super delighted to see all of you again. I mean, wow, what a change from the time that I met them. Thank you for having me here. Keith and I have a common purpose, and we met very bizarrely about 6 months ago, and we both wanted to kind of build a similar business behind putting talent into work. And instead of looking at each other as competition, we decided we'll just do it together. And actually, we'll do different parts of the journey and club them together and move much faster. I was thinking all morning last night, I said, what do I share with this cohort 1, cohort 2? I've done about 25 years of corporate work. Now I'm working in a government assignment as a joint secretary. I'm building another business, which is called the QUBE, which is where we work together. I said, how do I synthesize everything into a little paragraph? Don't mistake your aspiration with your purpose. Your aspiration could be $1 million salary. Your aspiration could be to work for McKinsey or BCG. Because 20 years ago, my aspiration was BCG £1 million salary. 2 years ago, had the offer, walked away from it because I realized that wasn't my purpose. I traveled to Tibet last year, very random. There was this box outside the Holy Dalai Lama's place, and it said on this little piece of paper, write your purpose. I was like, what is my purpose? I mean, I wrote down, I want to put 1 million people into work by 2027, and I just dropped it in that box. 200,000 people had put their names in, and He's His Holiness the Dalai Lama. He doesn't randomly just meet people. In the evening, we were having a glass of beer with my cousins, and there was a text message which came, he's meeting you day after morning, 7 o'clock, 1-to-1. I thought this is an absolute rubbish. This is a glass of beer. I didn't even believe it that night. Next day morning, still didn't believe it. My sister rang me up. She said, Kanish, he's meeting you tomorrow morning at 7. So we finally walked across, met him, and I asked him, I said, I had these 100 questions, but it's bizarre because you just sit with him in a lawn, just like a friend, literally. And he says, what's your purpose? And I said, I want to put 1 million people into work and create pathways. So he says, no, don't create pathways. Give the knowledge of the heart and the brain. That will awaken your inner intelligence. They will choose your path for you. So each person will choose their own pathway. And I think this is the fundamental flaw in all the HR processes in corporates, because we assume that everybody's pathway has to go from business analyst to CEO. The pathways are what you will create. So find that second purpose for yourself, write that down if possible, and the purpose may evolve over time. It could be, I want to have my 2 children and I want them to be safe. That's your purpose. So put that down when you wake up, and maybe start now, because it took me 25 years to put that purpose down, but finally at least. Say thank you. Wake up and just say thank you for what you have and what you don't have, because the lessons that you've learned from the things that you don't have are actually going to go a long way longer for you. I'm grateful to all of you. I'm grateful to Keith for having me here, and I'm literally flabbergasted with the transformation from the time that I met you all. Keep going at it, and we're both there for you wherever, whenever in your careers. Ping us on LinkedIn, write to us. You have our text numbers, phone numbers. Don't hesitate to call us. Thanks. Thank you, everyone.
Incredible day. Tell me, how did it go?
I think it was a grand day for us. At the QUBE, we delivered our first students. We completed the A-levels and now have certified in data analytics. They are the first step towards their artificial intelligence journey. There were representatives here from Deloitte, from leading outsourcing companies in India, and you saw the incredible program that just went through. And so I'm really happy for the transformation of the individual more than anything else. So Diverse Futures is our go-to-market partner in the UK, and they will be bringing in students for us, and we will be then taking them on their journey to AI.
It's incredible. You're having a super busy time. Not only have you been here at this event, but in the morning you've been busy with meetings, speaking to other chief execs who have expressed a strong interest in partnering with the QUBE. How does that make you feel that everything is coming together so fast?
It's a bit overwhelming. I had a call at about 8 o'clock in the morning with one of the large RPOs in the UK, who is very keen to now come on board in this journey. We've got a tech provider in the UK wanting to sign up, and another recruitment firm which also wants us to be their backbone infrastructure for specifically AI. And I think by June we should have about three large clients on board. Also, I forgot to mention to you that we have started the training for 500 students in India, which starts on the 18th of this month in AI. And that'll be the first large batch being delivered. And then the next batch after that is 3,500. And then the batch after that is 10,200. So the numbers are just going to be staggering for us. And these are particularly for British clients, both in the UK and India.
How does it feel to be making such a difference to the young people's lives you've seen today here in the room?
I had a chance to speak to most of these kids. I call them kids because they're much younger than me. And when I first met them, they couldn't stand up on a stage and communicate. They were scared, they were worried, they felt that because they hadn't made it to uni, they were a failure. You saw how they were today. Each one of them was positive. And I think what I really like now is the synergy between the students. They are talking to each other as friends. And the power of learning is going to be learning from each other. Especially in a world of technology and AI, we're not going to be learning in classrooms anymore. We're going to be learning from one another. One coder will be developing another person's coding skills. So I think that's the transformation that will really come into effect in about 2 to 3 years' time, when there are 500,000 students who have learned similar skill sets, but we have connected them together on a common platform. And that's when you will see the real benefit or the power of infinite growth at that point.
I've witnessed bravery, kindness, and talent today. I cannot wait to see where the QUBE goes in the next few months. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Let's have some lunch.
Yes, let's go.